that funny a second time round?
It was.
No.
I feel like you've gone searching the archives for images or videos of. Well, it's not hard to find Stel's one football ad.
Oh,
I didn't even
amazing.
think of that. I was going through the whole of the last West Ham Weekly, and then I was like, oh, I need to find a good because Stel's always got a comment, or he's and then literally it was the one football app, and I was like, oh, thank you so much. Anyway, do you guys ever suffer from deja vu?
Deja vu, yeah, I do.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
especially the last 20 odd minutes or so.
Yep. Yeah, been there, done that. Definitely going to get a divorce
Don't
now.
tell me his screen. Don't tell me his screen is frozen.
Oh, he's gone. He's
I'm
gone.
back. You've had it. For those of us new who've just joined, we spent about half an hour chatting, and I had pressed record. We started the game show, and we had and Anton was on a roll. You got 2 for 2.
I mean, I thought I was on a show that Anton was running for a minute,
Yeah,
mate.
I do. Yeah, I know. Do you know what it was? As soon as you two turn up, I forget to press record. The internet freezes.
Stel,
It's
you're on
the,
mute, mate.
No, I'm not.
Stel, you're on mute.
No, I'm not.
No, it's not.
You wanker.
Anyway, welcome everyone to another
You're in
episode of.
Scotland. That's bad enough.
Exactly. Welcome to everyone to another episode of Just the Whu of Us. Now we usually do a little bit of a chat, but actually we've already done it for 40 minutes.
Is this episode 2 or episode 3?
Yeah, it's probably exactly. Good point, because it's halfway through episode 2, really, but we started again.
Stel, this isn't your show, mate. Can you please let Russ carry on?
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh god.
Oh,
Anyway,
there you go.
Russ,
There you go.
Russ, I've got to do this daily. I've got to manage his expectations. I've got to bring him up. I'm Stel's manager. I need to run him every day.
yeah.
You know, that's what happens.
This is the crap I have to put up with, mate. You know, I mean, Russ, if you ever need a new assistant, mate, I'm more than happy to come over to your channel and just give up and let Anton run Irons United on his own.
Oh well, you hear it first. Anyway, I hope everybody's
I love
safe.
that. Russ has gone silent.
Sorry, just say anything. Sorry, you're on mute. I didn't hear what you said there, Stel. Anyway, I hope everybody's safe and well. Apologies. Yes, we did actually start this about 20 minutes ago, and I forgot to hit record. So we won't do all the preamble. You know these two are. We've got Stel and Anton from Irons United. They're both very well. Stel's got 2 weeks off. I'll just give you a synopsis of what we spoke about. Stel's got 2 weeks off. He's going to decorate the whole house white. There we go. Anton's fine. He's well.
Thanks. What's so well, man? Anton's fine. He's okay.
He's all right. He's okay. You know, we were just talking about how they don't do any new series, and they talk about new series. That was it. That's basically it. That's done. Yeah. And West Ham are doing all right. We're happy West Ham. England, anyway, done. So let's start the game again, because I don't want to take up any more of you guys' time. So the basic idea is just like Mr. and Mrs. So we do one person's the guesser, one person's the guessee. We'll start with Stelios. Now we've already done. We're going to start some new questions because we've done 2 already. And I said Anton was on a roll. Luckily I've got lots of questions. That's good. So the first question for Stel to answer and Anton to guess is favorite all-time hammer. So not current hammer, hammer of all time.
If I get this wrong, I'll be annoyed.
Boogers is 2 O's, by the way, Anton.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah, just in case. Do you know what? He turned me down.
I wrote it.
He turned me down for an interview the other day.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he seriously? Wow.
Yeah. On Facebook.
Didn't have internet in his caravan.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's on Facebook still.
He'd get torn apart. Wouldn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
He would.
I think he's just got it torn apart too far. Okay, let's see your favourite all-time hammers then, Stel.
Oh, hold
and
on,
Anton to thing. Are you really down? Gone in?
Yeah.
Devonshire. 1 point. 1 point. Yeah. Very well done, gents. Well done.
I've spoken about this so many times, so I'm not surprised.
Really?
Yeah.
You knew that. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So next question for Stel is: would you rather have Tim Breaker in your team or Vladimir Sufal in your team?
Oh,
hello.
I'm done. I'm written.
The true successor to Tim Breaker, Vladimir Sufal.
I tell you what, that's a toughie.
It is.
See, you're going to have a mixture of fans here, aren't you? It doesn't matter who you are. You're going to have the fans that were witness to watching Tim Breaker, who were the hardcore, who loved him, who remember him really well, who's a loyal servant to the club. Then you've got the fan that's like, do you know what? Sufal was top notch. He comes from great, background, European football. He's turned up and done the job. You've got a player that's only been there for 8 months. What,
But for a lot, but it's Stel's decision.
Yeah,
that's a tough question. Okay,
good,
I've gone.
good.
Okay.
Go on, Em.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's reveal. Sufal Breaker. Oh no!
Breaker had to be. Sufal's been brilliant, but Breaker did it for a lot longer.
Loyal servant. I knew you were going to go with that one. I should have just written that. Listen,
and what's the betting for a check 1-2 hammer of the year and run up hammer of the year?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Could you imagine bloody Vlidar, whatever his name is, all going to absolute? It doesn't check.
Too late now.
Too late.
And Breaker's got a C in it, mate.
Exactly. You spelled Breaker wrong as well.
Well, I didn't spell boogers wrong though, because went back and checked it, so there's definitely two.
We're not doing that. Don't stop it now. We're not doing the boogers.
That's the old question. There we go. Well done.
Get it.
Right.
Get it. Too late.
Next question. Hold on a minute. Steliaku. Right. Next question is, Stel, who was the first West Ham player you met in the flesh? You shook his hand. Shook his hand.
Go on, Vic Watson.
I'm annoyed. You should have left it. You should have said that. You should have said
it.
Who's the first West Ham player you met properly?
God, I don't honestly remember.
Well, the first one you remember then. You don't remember.
That would be like 2 years ago for Stel.
That'd be like, yeah.
Oh yeah, being a Chelsea fan and all. Yeah.
Oh dear, we've got a laugh, haven't we? We're fifth in the league.
Okay.
Just a stab in the dark.
Stab in the dark. Well, considering Stel doesn't know the answer himself, it's it's just gonna be pure fate. You get the right one. Well, let's see who you got. Let's see who you got, gents. Go on in. Let's see who we've got. We have got Brookin.
It's a pity you didn't say the last one. It would have been Bobby on the plane. Even though I didn't notice him.
You didn't meet him, though. You didn't meet him.
Oh, no, I spoke to him afterwards. I spoke to him.
Spoke to Z.
Yeah.
Good old Z.
But I don't know if I said to you, he was in a real rush. It looked like he shouldn't have been there. So, yeah.
Oh, I love it. Right. Okay. So let's get one ready for when we can all get the fans back in the stadium. All right. So here we go. What's your pre-match beverage of choice? Brand. I'll have brand, not just lager.
No,
yeah. If someone says Stel, what are you drinking? I'll have a Baby Sham.
Right. Okay. I think I've got this.
This is so everyone knows when we're back at the supporters club what to get Stel.
Oh, he'll be happy with this advert. He'll actually copy this part of your show and put it out every week.
Champagne for everyone.
Right. Well, it's a lot. He's writing a lot here.
He's writing a lot. Is he getting a whole round? Is he literally getting all scratchings? He'll have them all. If you're paid,
okay.
I'm going to see.
So what I've written is, I'm not sure if I've got the brand.
Okay. Well, if it's near enough, I'll give you a point.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Right. Okay. So Stel's put, what does that say? A double spiced rum. And yeah, that's pretty much the same. Bacardi and Coke.
Captain Morgan. No, mate, I'm not having that. Captain Morgan.
But you had a battle one. Yeah, but you're a Bacardi fan.
I'm not. No, I absolutely am not.
It's despicable. He's a Bacardi fan. I've always had that said.
Like drinking petrol.
But isn't that like, I suppose it's like when you say it's people assume it's rum. They you've just talked yourself out of a point there, Stel, which you're trying to work together. So
I'm annoyed though because it is a double.
Rum.
It's always a double. There's
that's because that's what the supporters club serve.
Yeah. No, but
if you want it or not,
ask for it.
Yeah, it's like
honestly, it's always.
I'm going to give you a point. I'm going to give you a point for that because it's rum. Fair play. Yeah, there's all the beverages, all the optics, and all the pints, and you picked rum. So I'll give you that. Right. Okay. So that's for one more question for Stel. We've done the worst. Okay. This will be a good one. Okay. The favourite products of the academy. So, which West Ham graduate from the academy is your favourite?
What a good question.
Ever.
So you spell Terry, Terry.
I don't know. Can I get a hint?
No.
He used to play for the youth team at West Ham.
I just need to know if he's going old or young. I mean, there's so many players.
Oh.
That's the whole idea of the show.
Yeah.
You know.
But you're supposed to help me.
I'm not going to help you. I want to win. I'm not going to help you.
Well, you're working together.
Yeah, are we? Oh, sorry about that.
You're working together.
Well, let's put it this way. He went on to, well, most of our academy players did.
He went on to great things. Well, there we go.
Bigger and better things when he left West Ham. Yeah.
Oh, so he's left West. So he's left West Ham.
You've gone for the 90s then, haven't you?
He's left West Ham. So it's not Declan Rice.
Right, he's gone for the 90s.
He's not leaving any. He's not leaving, Declan.
No, he's not. He's going to have the keys to the castle next summer, isn't he?
Exactly.
I'm basing this.
If only we still had those big turrets, he could have literally had the keys to those turrets like we had outside Upton Park. That would have been brilliant. All right, okay. So 3 out of 4 so far. It's not bad. Right, go on in. Let's see.
Yeah.
Go on in. Joe Cole, Rio.
Rio went on to. I mean,
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So now we're going to flip you over. So we're going to flip you over and obviously change your names as well. So now it's Anton's time. Let's just make sure we get the right names. There we go. So Anton's going to be the person writing the answers down, and Stel's going to have to try and guess them. Shows how much Stel will pay attention to
okay, none of
Anton.
these right.
Okay, let's find a good one. Anton. Okay, first one. Favourite foreign import for West Ham? So which? So it's Boogers, B-O-O.
Oh,
hello.
I'll tell you what. I did change my mind.
Good. I like it.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, come on. Let's see. Oh, hang on. He's prefacing this already.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I reckon
I've gone with one particular one.
Yeah, I reckon it wasn't the most recent one. I reckon it was the icon of a few years back. God, I'll show you what I mean when I put my answer up. So go on, mate.
Hugo Porfirio. That's 1 point.
Paolo Futre.
Let's see what you got. Go on,
ready?
Go on.
Winston Reid.
You tripped me up there. Because I thought immediately you'd say Payet.
To be honest, I think it probably should be Di Canio. I think it would be Di Canio.
Yeah, that's why I crossed it out and put Di Canio.
I was trying to play the game there because I thought Stel would go Winston.
Yeah, it crossed my mind, but then I thought you'd be sensible and you'd actually come up with a.
Have you met this boy? Right. Anyway,
so there you go.
Right. Okay. So, let's change it up a little bit. Next question is: which current Premier League, non-West Ham Premier League player would you love to play for West Ham? So, what current non-Premier League? Current non-West Ham Premier League player would you like to play for West Ham?
I've got the answer. Would
he be Declan's mate?
That's the answer. He's got quite a lot of mates, but he's
no. Then I wouldn't know.
I'm going to put one down that I've particularly spoke about a lot. A lot.
When?
During the transfers.
During the transfers.
But we didn't obviously get because he's not here. Am I giving away too much?
No, I'm not sure. Give me a position, and I might get
it. Attacking midfielder. There was a choice of a couple, and we got one, but never got another.
Okay.
It was number one target, but then wasn't. Sorry, what?
Okay. Go on, let's see.
I've got it.
Go on in. So we've got Eze, Eze. There we go. Very good. 2 for 2, Stel. 2 for 2, my friend. Right, 50-51 for Stel to guess. Would you rather have David Moyes as your manager or Harry Redknapp as your manager? Obviously, Harry, most successful Premier League finish. Potentially, Moyes could equal that, if not beat it this year. Probably equal it. Don't think he'll beat it.
I hope you're sensible here, Anton. I hope you haven't got your defensive hat on, mate.
Just going for the entertaining hat.
Exactly.
Do I want to work with you, or do I want to go against you?
I think you should be sensible and go with what everybody would have.
Oh no, I've given it away. I've given it away.
Right in front of you, mate. It's on the screen.
Oh dear. Go on then. Let's see now.
Hold on.
Go on in. Right, come on in.
Right.
Go on
Ready?
In. Yeah. Redknapp. Harry. There we go. 3 for 3. 3 for 3. Very, very good. Right. Okay, let's get another one. 2 more questions. Let's pick some good ones. Right, let's have a quick scroll through. Okie dokie. Anton, who was the last player that you had on the back name on the back of your shirt? The last player to have their name on the back of your shirt. Mine was Razor Ruddock. Well, it was 2. I had Razor on my home shirt and Ruddock on my away shirt.
There's 2, but I'm not too sure which one, but I think it's the one that I do talk about a lot. Russ, I bet you would get this one, probably more than what Stel is.
But look at it, Stel with my face. The answer is neither of us will get it. That's the next one.
That's if you pay attention, Russ, when we talk privately.
Clearly, clearly.
I know. And I'm still waiting for him to text me back.
Yeah. I've got it.
Oh, I don't know, because we've had a conversation about 2 separate players, and they're both waiting for me. I'm both waiting for both of them to text me.
Oh, back. No.
Give me an era. Give me an era, because was it when you were a kid, or have you done
90s?
it? Early
90s?
No, not early. No, late 90s, early noughties.
Oh, that one. Oh, yeah. Late noughties.
The one I love.
Yeah, but I thought you meant the other one.
No, I love.
Oh, I have no idea.
It's our little chats.
Think what? Sorry, mate.
He's Mancunian, isn't he? Is he? He is. Oh God, you don't know who I'm talking about, Rusty.
Is it the one that I helped
scored
you
an absolute yes.
Yeah. I think he's in the, Lancashire, I believe.
Lancashire, right.
Lancashire.
He scored do you know what? Here we go then. Scored a lot of good goals for West Ham.
Never scored a tap-in. Never seemed to score a tap-in.
I don't think it's this one, because I know you've already interviewed him, Russ. But it's the only one I can think of.
Yeah. He has interviewed
him. It might be I have. It might be that one.
Okay, go for it.
Go on in. Sinclair. Trevor Sinclair. 4 from 4. Right, one more to go. Right, let's get a doozy. I was going to do that one, but you've picked him now. Okay. Best away ground. Best away ground. And you can take that as you want. Best away ground for a drink. Best away ground for atmosphere. Up to you, man.
For you, I think because you're up north, it's got to be.
You won't get this. I have spoken about it a lot, but I know for a fact you won't get it. And I'm going with this because of what Stel's just said.
Yep.
Because because of what he's just said, if I say something else, we'll get it wrong. So I need to play the game a little bit.
We'll probably get it wrong anyway, but I'm ready.
Right, so let's stay up north. There we go. It's very random. It's very random.
Brighton. What?
Ready?
Well,
ready?
Yeah, go on in. Oh, we got Newcastle. Wigan.
I thought you used to talk about Newcastle quite a bit.
Yeah, but Newcastle was always good for a laugh and a night out. However, Wigan, Brian Dean, getting us into the playoffs, all that sort of stuff. 8th, we took over the full stand.
Yeah.
The full side stand. When I celebrated, I mean, I literally was 10 rows in front of me. It was mayhem. Wigan, what a club to put on. They put on a spread of drinks and everything for the away fans. They kept them all congregated in the stadium. It was brilliant. Really, really good away day.
Brilliant.
However, it's Spurs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just because it's Spurs.
Yeah.
No, just because it's been we've had a good, successful time there, and over the years, and in particular during the Julian Dix era.
I've got to be honest. Going to their new stadium a couple of seasons ago when we won, when Mickey scored the only goal, that was a brilliant away day.
Yeah,
brilliant. But for the mere fact, we walked in. I remember walking in and thinking, yeah, we're really jealous of this stadium and trying to find fault with it.
Yeah, of course you are. Yeah, look at this coving.
What they paid him £1 billion for this? What?
Yeah.
But the actual game itself, for the atmosphere. But there's been some great away days. But
well, I think we've had good away days. I mean, we've had a lot of good away days. However, I've been to a lot of away days when hardly any fans used to turn up when we were in the Championship. I've sat in the Reebok Stadium with literally 1,000 away fans, and now you've got people going mental ballistic at getting tickets left, right, and centre, going to away fans. I was like, well, sometimes I'm like, where were you in the Championship when we were playing Bolton on a Tuesday night? Yes, I know you're working. Yes, I know. But it's West Ham. Come on.
And hopefully next season we'll start them. We'll start the away things again. Away fixtures. Yeah, it should be.
Who remembers that?
I know, it's weird, isn't it? I mean, to be honest, a lot. From most people, who's going to remember going to see live football?
Yeah, I know. It's going to be weird. I mean, we were talking earlier tonight about the last game. That it might go to a ballot, or it will go to a ballot, and then only 10,000 fans, etc., etc. So you can imagine, I don't know what it was like. I know you were there, mate, when 2,000 fans were there for the Man U game, but I bet was it? Yeah, and
it was weird, but they gave a hell of a racket,
right?
A hell of a racket, because not where you literally can hear a journalist typing or a pin drop, or like the other day I was walking down the stairs and I heard Martin Tyler, who's round the other side, shout, "And it's live!" on the thing. That's how quiet it was. I could hear him doing his commentary. When they were there, they made a massive, and I could hear it through because obviously my box is like soundproof, really, so I can't usually hear fuck all. I can hear when there's 60,000 people in there because I can feel the floor rumbling, but I could hear the fans, and maybe it's because my ears were more tuned in to not hearing nothing. Some sort of feedback. So like 10,000 in there is going to be mental.
It's going to be mental, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's not just that. There's going to be people outside, all the boats, the supporters clubs, the pubs. They'll all be open. There'll be 30, 40,000 people there. Easy.
It'd be better off letting them in. It'd be better off letting them in.
Yeah, very true. True.
Let's just hope they let them go in the first place.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That is the problem.
Although I will have to get the train.
Oh, you can't park. It's a
casualty. It's a casualty.
VIP parking space.
People just don't think of my parking space. I think I saw something about it the other day. The last time I went on a train was the Man U game. The time before then was the Southampton game.
Last season,
because I haven't been to work. I've been up the smoke since then. So anyway, so it's 7 out of 10. But as I said, there's one more question, and it's like the speedboat question. So basically, what it is, I'll put a question down. If you both answer it with the same answer, you get double points. Ooh,
right, okay.
And we're starting. I mean, I'm not being funny. The Fulsham Iron guys, I think they got about. I think they literally got about 6 or 7 out of, I think they got about 5 out of 10, so they got 10 out. So hopefully you'll beat them. So you'll be higher on the leaderboard before we get we've got the Hammers Chat guys, we've got loads of others coming on, so it should be quite fun. So the question is, and we try and do a different question each time, but this one is, did you cry when we left Upton Park? So when we left Upton Park, did you cry? Yes or no?
Yes, Sushi. I'm in a little chat.
Hello, Sushi.
Give me a few minutes.
I'm answering this extremely honestly.
Good. Well,
so am I.
Exactly. Go on then. Let's see what the answers were. Yes. No.
I did. I was there. I was there for the last game. I was with my daughter. and I couldn't help but shed a tear.
Yeah,
you know, and I was trying to hold it back, but
I didn't.
You know.
I mean, I was there. I got there like we had. The story was I had jury service that week, and my case didn't get heard until the afternoon. So I drove up to the ground early, about 8 o'clock, and because I thought I'd just get. It was at Snaresbrook, so it was easy enough to get to on the train. And so I had like 3 hours. Like I just had my pass, and I was just walking around the stadium. No one there. No one there. Sat where I used to sit. My granddad who passed many years ago. You know, a few different season ticket places. Sat in the change. Had a wee in the changing room. I should have had a dump in the Man United one, but I didn't. And that was really emotional. And I didn't feel any emotion
either.
Yeah, exactly. Not pull the chain. But like like a really horrible one. Leave it there. Screw you, Rashford.
A curry dump from the night before.
Yeah, that's it. That's the type of highbrow content. Yeah, a nice beer poo, a Guinness poo, you know, afterwards. But but I wasn't upset at all the whole thing until literally I got in the car and was driving home, and I was stuck in the traffic thinking I'm not doing this ever again. And then I got a little bit emotional, but the whole day I wasn't emotional until I sat in the car, and like it's really weird, but yeah. So
I'll tell you what made me go was because every game I used to take my daughter to, I used to try and get her to sing the song, Bubbles, and she was like, "Oh, dad, oh, dad, oh, dad," and this one and only game, she sang it, and when I looked over and she was singing it, that's what made me just go. You know, like because it was poignant. The last game, you know,
listen. Still, Stel had great tickets though for that last game as well, and I didn't know Stel. I didn't know Stel then, but Stel was sitting with all of the ex-players.
All the ex-players.
Oh, at the top. Yeah.
Because I exchanged them with someone else. It was a long story, and I had 2 tickets, but one was on the other side of the stadium. My daughter's was like, and I was trying to get them all sorted so we can get together. And I exchanged them with this guy, and like he wanted to sit in the east in the chicken run, and I had a ticket for the Westham, but I didn't know that it was near the players. And I got both tickets together. And as I was walking up, I was like, "There's Trevor Sinclair, there's so and so, and there's so and so, and there's." It's like, what's going on here? I couldn't believe it. Brilliant.
I tell you what though, I didn't shed a tear after. I shed a tear before. I'll tell you why. Because
well, then you should have answered yes. I think that you should change the answer.
Well, I'll tell you why though, and you'll understand why. Because when we were going to the game, we only had one ticket between 2 people, me and my dad. So on the lead up to it, we had Swansea. We had the Swansea game. So I was going to the game, but I went up to the ticket office literally an hour before kickoff, and this woman at the ticket office, whoever she was the best I've ever met. She was like, "We've got one available," and I shouldn't even tell you we've got one available, but you can have it. And then I paid the money and I got the ticket. So I ran back to where my dad was. I was like, "We're both going to the game. We're sitting in different areas, but I didn't care." So, you know, I was going to the game, but I was glad I could get my dad to go to the game because we had made the decision my dad was going to go to the last game, and I wasn't. And that was going to be, I was tearing up inside, not going to be able to go. However, on the day of the game, my dad turned around to me and went, "Son, I've seen it all." And he said, "I've seen it all." And then I was like, "Oh shit, he's about to give me this ticket." So then obviously I shed a little bit of a tear. However, after he gave me the ticket, he went, "I've seen it all. I've seen the FA Cups. I've seen the European Cup Winners' Cup. So you're just going to go and see the last game at the stadium?" And I was like, "Oh well, okay then." But you know, I did feel it like it. That was the big one for me, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I just didn't, because I think, like you said, Russ, everything just took over in the day. I was in the chicken run. I was right beside the away fans. That's where our season ticket was.
Yeah.
So I was in the back row. I was beside the big famous Japanese Billy, the Japanese fan who had the Japanese flag up. You know, been going with him for years. Just a great atmosphere. And I stayed right to the end after. I was contemplating taking my seat with me because everyone was doing it around me, but they didn't. And it was when I went outside to the stadium and we were walking along Barking Road, and then these guys are walking up the road with Sir Trevor Brooke inside.
Yeah, I was like, "Jeez!" I remember driving along, thinking, "How are you going to get that on the train?"
Yeah, they're just walking up with it, and I was just like, "Oh my word!" And then that when it really rammed home. But I went back the next day and done the tour.
Yeah.
So I knew I was going back, and I took my son, who was 7 weeks old, into the stadium. So then that was when it really started to ram home, because they didn't clean up the stadium.
No. They started tearing it down, didn't it, and stuff like that.
But normally they clean up the stadium very quickly. So if the next day they can present it. However, when we went in, we could still see the dirtiness of the day before, and the, it was all messy. And they didn't even clean up the away changing rooms or anything. So the Man United, there was like random socks sitting around and stuff like that. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I made sure that Flo got there. I think she was 3. We broke in, and I took them to pie and mash. Obviously, I don't like pie and mash, but I took my wife to pie to Nathan's. I'm such a, I said I'm just a giver. I'm just a giver,
Yeah.
And then we.
Stel's definitely a receiver anyway.
Yeah, and then I snuck him with my pass, and I said, right, Flo. She was 3. She didn't have a clue what was going on. I said, look, just sit there. There's your shirt. Just hold it like that, like she'd signed for the club. And I turned around to Joe and I said something, and I turned it around, and Flo had just literally ran right into the middle and was like, like, look at me, look at us, like, shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's no good fun. Anyway, 7 out of 10. It's a respectable score, gentlemen. It's a respectable score, and it's all fun and games. We're just here for a bit of a giggle, isn't it? We're here for a bit of a giggle. It's not all about nostalgia. It's not all about the current stuff that you guys do. It's just something a bit different. And
it's good. It's good.
Good. Yep. Good. Yep. Thank you. Well, it was good. The first 20 minutes were probably the best we had, to be honest.
The lost tapes.
The lost tapes. Yeah. It's like in about 30 years' time, they'll be doing like a reconstruction of it, like I did with Hitchcock's Half Hour or Dad's Army. They found the lost episode.
People have been speculating. They were talking about the first 20 minutes. Let's try and recreate what happened in those 20 minutes.
Stel, who would play you?
Who would play me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, we've got plenty.
Jeff Goldblum.
Goldblum, yeah.
Oh, we've got plenty.
Anton, who would play you in the lost just the Whu of Us, the lost tapes?
Matthew McConaughey.
Of course, naturally. It was literally on the tip of my tongue. I was going to say Brad Pitt, but Matthew McConaughey, yeah.
Oh dear, you have got delusions of grandeur, haven't you, mate?
I tell you who'd play me. My old man texted me today, and he said to me, "Have you watched this program on Channel 5? It's called Happy Campers, and it's about a holiday camp, a caravan camp. And there's a guy in there who reminds me of you." So I quickly downloaded it this morning, skimmed through it, and he said, "Yeah, he's a guy called. His name's Chunky Russell, right?" This is my old man. Chunky Russell is this person's name. Literally, he is like me in about 20 years' time. Big guy, drives around a golf cart with wide load on the side, and his name's Chunky Russell. So,
I'm having a look now.
I'm doing the same as well, yeah.
Oh, dear, I have to find it. Chunky Russell.
What's the program called? Happy Campers.
Happy Campers.
Happy Campers, Chunky. I can't find it. Oh,
I'll find it. Where is it? No,
what
I can't find a picture of him.
What did your dad do to you? Like,
I know. Exactly, yeah. But he does look a little bit like me. I'll give him that. But yeah, so that's who'll obviously play me. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Dad. He'll probably watch it anyway. On that
actually, Stel's is. I'll show you now. Before we head. Oh yeah, there we go. Love it.
Badil. Do you know what?
Look at it! Look at it!
You know what?
Look at that guy! Hello, my name's Stel, West Ham Weekly.
Away games. Whenever I go to away games, people come up and go, "Oi, Badil," and I'm like,
"What are you doing here?"
So lame.
On that bombshell.
Badil. There you go.
Badil, what are you doing? You're meant to be Chelsea.
Yeah.
He's a Chelsea fan, isn't he? He's Chelsea.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Anyway,
I think he is.
Gentlemen, pleasure as always. Thank you so much.
It's
been fun. As always, check out West Ham United. You all do anyway, so I'll just say it. All the watch-alongs, all the England watch-alongs.
Well, we only had 3
England,
people
Poland
tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you got the players' ratings shows a good show with Jake. I quite like.
What do you think of that? Yeah, it's quite good, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think it's good. Jake's good at it, and he's very good at it. Anyway, gentlemen, pleasure as always. Thank you so much for your time.
Good fun.
Thank you to everyone for watching. Congratulations, you've lasted 34 minutes of me, Stel, and Anton. Would have been 54 if I pressed record, but it doesn't matter. And for myself, from Anton, from Stelius, take care, everyone. Stay safe. Wash those hands. Get those jabs. Come on, you irons, and we'll see you again very, very soon. Take care, everyone. Much love. Bye bye.